welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in the center as I open some more Amazon boxes that we got. So I thought it would be fun to talk about like no spending January and like stuff that I'll like. Last year I talked about that products that I'm gonna not buy or try to make homemade. So I'm going to try to do that today as well. So let's get into today's video. This is funny, like this is a whole year's difference from my video when I'm talking about products that I won't buy in the 2025 year. I'm wearing the same sweatshirt that I wore in that video. Obviously I didn't really dye my hair as much this year, so. And then I'm also drinking the same Alani, the pink slush. So good. It's just so funny that I didn't realize that until I was like looking over it, but of like stuff that I plan on not buying, and then like obviously trying to be as frugal as I can be. And so we're gonna discuss, did I actually stay to those plans or did I buy them? As I open some of these boxes that I got at my P.O. box today. So let's talk about it. So for paper towels, I was not gonna buy. Whoops, I bought paper towels. So I am hoping that by March-ish, that when we move, we'll stop buying paper towels. I'll buy a set of like special towels, and I'll have them special that they're for hands only. And then I need to buy separate from that is new dish towels, so they're all new. Because I think when we move, I'm gonna get rid of a lot of stuff just because they're old or stuff are breaking. And I'm sorry if this box is really loud. The second is individual soap bottles. I would say yes and no. I bought like our Christmas ones just because I wanted Christmas ones. But mainly I have been just buying a big bottle of soap and then just putting them in. So I have actually stayed to that plan of just buying the big bulky soap instead of just individual bottles that you could just toss away and reuse. I've been trying to do my best. And then makeup wipes, yes, I have not, unless I'm with my sister and I use some of hers, but no, I have not actually used any makeup wipes this whole year. I've just used my e.l.f. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out on the name. The e.l.f. Melt Balm for makeup. So oh, this is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna keep it in this box so I can actually use it to wrap. And hopefully none of this wakes up my son while he's taking his nap. The next is toxic cleaning products. I've yet to find one that I like. That I have actually just bought regular, like I have regular oven cleaner. I have Windex. I have Clorox. I'm not switched from Tide to that, so hopefully I can actually stick to that this coming up year. The next thing is Ziploc bags. No, I've not used them unless I got them from someone else, but I have not actually bought any Ziploc bags this year. Plastic storage bins, I have not used them unless like I got them from someone else or they came from like a restaurant. And then single-use bags. I have not actually been doing them at the store. I've been trying to help my husband to also not get them, just because they have lately have actually been charging you for them, because they kind of like just stopped doing it for a while, charging you for a while. But I've noticed when I go, especially if I go to Target, that when you bring in your bags, they give you like 10 cents back on your order when you bring your own. So I've tried my best, or if I don't bring it in, I just put it in the shopping cart, and then I'll put my son in the car, and then I'll load up the bags. And then the last one, let's go back to the single-use bags. If we do have any bags left of those single bags, I do reuse them and use them as my trash bag liners. And then, sorry, I'm blinking. And then the next thing is plastic water bottles. Sorry, there's some weird, that was a weird noise that my fridge made. I have not used any plastic bottles, or if I do, it's just, I have personally not bought them. They're maybe the only thing I had at my parents' house or party, but I have not bought any of those. I have been using our water filter and then using my water bottle, and obviously I clean them, but that, so far, let's see, I've done the soap, makeup wipes, plastic containers, single-use bags. I've done about, let's see, 6 out of the 8 that I've said I was not gonna buy. So that is pretty good. And then, so for no spend January, oh my gosh, it's been a crazy month. Like, there's so many things to do, so many parties, so much that we want to do. How do you all fit it in? I only have one kid. Imagine if you have more. So, the no spend January, so we're doing it where like we don't go out to movies, we don't go to restaurants, we don't get like new clothes or just items, like, unless you absolutely need it. Like, for example, my husband needs some new pants, or just like regular day-to-day pants, just because he doesn't have any that fit him right. So we would have to just figure out that in the budget. And then next year, in January, we're also potty training my son, so we'll be getting back that diaper money. I am so sorry. My fridge, my freezer is like making ice, and it's making such a weird noise. So only if we really need it. Like, we'll just stick to our budget and try our hardest and not to go over, because we're trying to be more, not, I wouldn't say frugal, but just more to be like, help with putting down our finances to be right, and debts and whatever we have to pay. And then we also do plan on selling my car. So we have so much stuff to do that is necessary. So we will not be going out to eat, going to see a movie. I know that's gonna be hard for my husband, but we will still have our streaming services, just because we do not have regular TV. That's the only way we can watch TV. And so we have that like budgeted how we want it. But we will not buy new clothes, unless we like make a whole pile of clothes, or we sell an item and then we can use that money to go buy some clothes or whatever. So that is how we are doing it. Only if it's a necessity, like We need more body lotion, body wash, shampoo, toothpaste, all of those, obviously, and food, and like what other like very demanding necessities that you need to survive is what we'll be actually getting. But anything that we want to have that's not like a absolutely need, we're not gonna do for the month of January, just so that it helps us out. And then since I stay at home, and I told my place that I work that I can work another day, and then the other days that I do not work, I'm going to try to find another way to bring in money. So that is how we are going to do next year. Just so crazy how everything is expensive now. Oh, my lifeguard. I know, everything is expensive, but that's besides my point. Sorry, my son loves that box, so we haven't thrown away. We just put it there to store it, and then he plays with it out here. When do you guys put your presents that you wrap underneath the tree? I have a tub, what is it? A little bit over 2. And I swear, I think he would just sit there and try to unwrap them. So we just hide them in the closet. So that is how we are going to do next year of products that we don't buy. And did I actually stick to the products that I said that last year? No, yes. But I'm going to aim to actually stick to them this year. So I'll see you in another video. Bye.